Beautiful ignited souls, I am Crime Queen, your partner in crime. So you may have watched my last video on the contrast that depicts or expresses black and white. So basically, black is 11, white is also 11. So we see that these two contrasts, which we tend to refer ourselves as, which I see them as functions, are also clearly 11, 11. So I just want to do a short video. This is going to be short, this one, because I have showed how the 111 here is also 7777, which if you were to see 111, which also depicts a new creation, a new start of something, is also 777, which also has the meaning, the underlying meaning of 666, meaning 666, you have to get over the 6. Now, I will make a video on 666. I have covered 666 quite a lot, but something really clear came to me again today, which it did before, but I have the essence of I've captured the essence of the vibration and how it is played out in the physical or practical. So let's go back to 1111. So as I said before, I have showed a lot about how black and white as contrast is 1111. I don't think I have come across, well, there is one person who actually uh, Teal Swan, yeah, had a very close explanation of 111, and I'm not saying that my explanation is the best or anything like that. No, not at all, because I feel all the explanations I've come about 111 are really correct. Most of them are. When I say most of them, I think all those I've come across, I can identify with them. But I found what I consider a spiritual and practical essence of how 1111 plays out in our lives. We may not seem to think that we can see it, but we have seen it a lot in 2020. So here we have 1 plus 1 is 2, which means that is 20, like 20 would be 2 in numerology. And also we have 11, which is also another 2. So we have seen how it plays out. I have showed to some extent how this also comes and forms the symbol of infinity. So if you haven't watched this video, I do urge that you watch the black and white and to see how it plays out as in infinity. It's almost like you can't get away from it. We are set up in this language or in this contrast or belief or perception. We have been set up in this. So what I want to do now, of course, this was all part of the construct of showing you the contrast that I've been talking about. So let's wipe this off. In fact, I'll just show you another, bear this in mind as in the sevens, and I'll just show you quickly another thing that I discovered with the black and white. So okay, so we will have a look at 1111 in another way, because the numbers are a lot like human beings, if you like. They have personality. They take on certain personas, if you like. They take on certain attributes where they can have relationships with other numbers. For instance, if you had one, you would have, you would see how one actually equals 7. So this is 5, 5, and this would be 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. So you can see how the relationship, this is like Neo, Neo, which is the same letters as one, and I'm going back making reference to the matrix. So you would see how the relationship when okay, when he was told that you are the one, basically it's like the message here is saying you are the one, but his name, he has to work out who he is basically through the name. The name is the personality or the numbers. He's two fives, he's six, he's two fives, and he's trying to he has to work out, find turn himself inside out. Likewise, the letters are moved inside out, and this is what the numbers do. So the numbers, they are dynamic, they're not just static. So okay, so 1111, another, okay, I tidy up to basically organize myself, but every time I tidy up, I have to look for things because I've reorganized myself. Okay, so 1111 in a new way. Okay, and so we'll see how the relationship. So it's 11 ELEVEN, and of course it would be another ELEVEN. So we have looked at 111. So 111 is really like saying it is 777. It also had another relationship because this one we have seen is 1 ONE equals 7, and this happens, we could say, four times. So it's the foundation, just like 4 years in the deserts, four gospels, four area of direction, north, south, east, west, all these fours. 40 years with the children, Christ praying 40 days and 40 nights, and so on. All these four is foundational, and that's what in essence 1111 is. It's foundational. So we have 117, 1 7 and 1 7, and all of these four ones actually comes to 28, which is where plus 2 plus 8 equals, and we see that these are two sets of sevens, or four sevens rather, two sets here, and this would be 10. Now 10 is where Mother Eve, as I've always said, made reference, Mother Eve says her first word, which is the word let. That changes everything, which is three letters, and it's 352. And adding this together gives us, this is 8, 9, 10. That's correct. So we can see how the relationship happens between the numbers, and there you can see, having gone through all of this here, there, like Neo, we'd come back to one here saying yes, you are the one. So in essence, you have to work out your north, your south, your east, and your west. Now, I have done other videos on this, which is saying you have to be whole. This is where you become whole. And this is how we have been programmed again through the news. It's the same principle, NEWS. This is news. This is why a lot of our news takes us away from working out our new self, which is the news we are. So back to 11, and I would like to expand more on 10, because 10 goes into the word 10, which gives us 12, like where Christ starts his journey, we could say, with the children of Israel, no, with the disciples. Okay, so let's leave this here. We know about 12 disciples, 12 months of the year, and so on. And let's work out 1111. As I said, I'm going to make this one short. And just to show the relationship. So if we have 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5. This is 10, 15, 20, 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. So 11 is 9. And so we have another 11 here, which is 9. Now, what's most important for us, most important, I think, for us to understand that 11 already carries within it all the attributes, all the ingredients, all its makeup is for completion. You can see how 11 actually having all these attributes in it is related, directly related to number one. It's the double vibration. But why we have this double vibration, we also see that 11 is actually related to the gods. So, for instance, I speak of 14 gods. So we would see 1 1 does equal the 14 gods. And of course, as the 14 gods are reflected in black, likewise, the 14 gods are reflected in white because black equals 11, white equals 11. So 1 is 7, 1 is 7, and this is how the gods are. It's like twins. Like I said this already, they like twins, and they are like Trump and Biden or this political thing. So, but we see that the gods are making their presence felt more and really want us to understand their makeup because we are at the stage of reset. We are resetting ourselves. And this is why Mother Eve, just like in the Garden of Eden, the story is quite intricate, although we have had the kindergarten level. But we see Eve is right here and ready to even things up. So, and we had the El God as well. So the El God, which is seen to have been, I think, has a devilish nature, was right here with Eve to even things up. Just like when we have negative things happen to us, but we have a responsibility to turn them around. And that's what 1111 is about. You have to work it. Okay. So as 9 is as well, because 9 births, this is where we have 9 months of the baby being in the womb. So we have this 9. 9 is sacred that way. 9 is completion, where it is like the bridge. It's like a bridge in essence, although the word bridge also equals 9. So we have, and likewise, 9 equals 6 in word form. So that means the baby comes out of the womb at 9 months and comes and forms a person, which is number 6. Now, I have done a very, well, I have done a very in-depth video which is over an hour, and so I'm being conscious about talking about the length of the video instead of the what it contains, because I feel that I have covered perhaps nearly everything that I need to under this long video. But for people who are not ready to sit and watch this through, which you don't have to, you could always stop and continue another time. But I felt I also needed to break this down. So 9 plus 9 is 18, which also is 9. So here we see the makeup of 1111 is actually expressing the fullness of the sacrifice template, which are numbers. Okay, well, do excuse the mess because I haven't, oh, I'm just gonna say numbers from 1 to 9. This is the sacrifice template. So we also see that when we add all these numbers here, for instance, which we had 369, 369. If we add 369 together, this is 15, 16, 17, 18. So we would have, in essence, we would have 9 here, 9 here, and 9 here. So let's not focus much on this mess, but in showing again, if you add all these nines together, you still get 9. So that's what 11 is about. 11 is that saying basically we have just birthed our new life. Right now everyone is in this area of this contrast, and it's like being on an airport trying to find your way 14 minutes, because I'm talking about this is all coming through the gods that we are. So the gods, I really want to say, I'm going to do another video to show how 14, which is on the clock right now, is the number that is going to be very prevalent, because it's the 14 gods I keep saying, and the 14 gods want to be realized. Just as we had in this contrast that we have had and in 2020 that I made reference to, but we also see that 14 through coronavirus had been something that 14 days quarantine and so on, and Pope Francis is 14, lots of 14s that I have been doing. So do watch my videos or the videos that we have posted, anything you see on Crime Queen on 14, and of course you'll be amazed. So thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe and share, and stay ignited and united as much as possible, unnecessary.